Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you had a very good day yesterday. For those of us who are sleeping, good evening or good evening. So today we're going to be doing something in line with robotics. We are going to be creating a program where when we click a particular button, we'll be causing a smiley face. It's like an emoji. So we're going to be trying to do something of that nature using robotics today. So I'm going to be sharing with you my screen. Do let me know when you can see my screen. I believe we can all see my screen now. All right. So if you're with your laptop, I would love you to go to this address, makecode.microbit.org/hash. That is this web address. We're going to be using this website to create a smiley button. So for you to create a project here, you can just click on new project and you have the opportunity to type in the name of the project. So we could just do emoji, okay? And we are going to create it. So once you type that, right, emoji, you see the name here at the bottom. Now, this is a microbit. It's a small square that reflects, the codes we've created. So you could to connect it to this particular microbit. You could get one, it's online. I will probably share a link in my next class or notify you on how you can get it if you do not know how to get it. But still, even if you do not have it, you could use the virtual version of this microbit. So very quickly, we're going to be making an emoji reaction, right? So we want to make a smiley face. Just a little, intro on what we'll be doing. In here, we could get, the different types of instructions we want. Let's say we wanted to show a particular type of action, right? Which is like the smiley face. So we need an input. Remember when I told us about the input, logic, and output? So the trigger, we need the trigger, right? And let's say our trigger today is going to be with button A. So if you even hover above the blocks, it tells you certain instructions. Let's see this one. It's going to tell you something. Maybe when it's in here, okay. Do something when button A or B or A plus B is pushed down and released again. So that's basically what it means. And for the show icon, it also tells you something, right? Something's going to happen. So it's very easy to navigate here. Now we want a smiley emoji. So what's going to trigger it? This A button. You can see it's identified and labeled A, B. And if we want A, B, that's A plus B button, we could actually change that using this drop-down menu. If we want the instruction to happen from B, if we want the instruction to happen from AB, that is A plus B, we can select anyone, and then it's going to give us a virtual A plus B button. So going back to our very, very simple interactive project for today, we're going to use the A button. Now, if we click it this way, it's going to show a heart. See what's going to happen. It shows a heart continuously. Now, say we want to change it to a smiley face. We could click down here, look for the smiley face emoji, select it, and then run the code again. Does that make sense? So let's do it for B and then A plus B, okay? So you could easily duplicate your codes by right-clicking on the blocks of codes, specifically on the top one, duplicate, and it's going to show you a shadow version of this. Now, because these are the same codes, it's looking inactive, so you have to change it. So we're going to change this to B. Now we want B to do something different. It draws the selected icon on the LED screen. So let's look for an angry face. So let's see what's going to happen when we click on the B button. Do you see an angry face? Yeah. So likewise, let's duplicate and do something else for the A plus B button. And let's say we wanted to show bad sign. That's like the X sign. So this is what's going to happen, right? Good. Now we have another interesting thing we could do. We could create loops. So if we're done with either one of these blocks, you could easily just hover it over here. You see the trash can. It's going to return these blocks of codes back into the menu and automatically it disappears. So let's create a loop, a condition that happens, you know, in a loop, continuous checking if this thing is true. We do this like this, like this, like this, it continues to run. So it repeats the codes forever. And why I wish it's going to show again. Well, the instruction is there. It's just if we could see it. So sometimes you have to click on it or hover over it and then you see the instruction. So let's say we want a situation whereby whenever we press the A button, okay. Oh, sorry about that. It doesn't rhyme. I forgot. So we go to the logic, right? If, first of all, if the A button is pressed, we have to use a logic because this is a rule that's going to be checked. So here we go back to the input and look for button A, okay? If button A, did you notice that? Let me do it again. So whenever you're bringing out this sort of, what do you call this shape? I think this is, yeah, a hexagon type of shape, and it's very long. It's almost like a long rectangle with hexagon corners. So if you want to place it, when you take it and place it, you have to look for something of the same shape, right? You see, it's already connected. So that means this is going to fit. The moment you drop it, it snaps together. So we want a condition that will continuously check that if button A is pressed, it's going to show this smiley face. Now, see what's going to happen. We click on it. It's literally almost the same thing, right? As when button A is pressed, keep showing the smiley face. Now, what if we want it to do something different? I'm going to remove this and pick the if else condition. So I'm going to pull out this, place it here, pull out this and place it here. So only when this block is pressed will it show, right? Now, what is going to happen when it's not being pressed? Let's say clear screen, okay? For example. Now let's check our codes. We're going to click on button A, and when it's not being pressed, you see the screen is clear. So that means for the smiley face to continuously show, we have to keep on pressing on it. But the moment we release it, it's going to disappear. So I want us to try different things. You've seen how it works with on the button A, button B, button A plus B being pressed. Try it. So what you have to do now is you would duplicate this, right? I'm just going to give you a guide. Let me remove the blocks we don't need so that we can have enough space. I'm going to transfer each of this into a loop. So do it and feel free to tag us here at Enthusiastic to see what you've done. So you want to do this for B. What are you going to do? You're going to click on the drop down button, click on B, and then you want this icon to show instead, you can either click here to look for the angry face, right? And then run the code. So but if we press it, it's going to show the angry face. So basically, that's just how it works. Do try yours and give me your feedback. Don't forget, if you enjoy this class, give us a thumbs up and let us know what you think about this class. Exactly. So do this and I'll see you when next I see you.